Awaken with Empress Nandi.
Ain't nobody will catch me on divine energy. Don't you think my shine sexy, my chakras bling bling bling. Ain't nobody will catch me, my third eye clearly sees. And we are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. We are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. Ain't nobody will catch me on divine energy. Don't you think my shine sexy, my chakras bling bling bling. Ain't nobody will catch me, my third eye clearly sees. And we are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. We are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling.
And then we move on to the Atlanteans. The Atlanteans harnessed the energies of the pyramids using harmonics linked to the crystals. And they created these pitchfork type instruments that would attune the crystals, and the harmonics would manifest everything that they needed. So in modern time, we have the Great Pyramid, and it's at the center of the planet, and is linked to the grid matrix that creates our reality. The Atlanteans had a very similar setup. The Atlanteans had what are called seed crystals, and they were flawless, and they grew them the same way that we grow flowers. The Atlantean crystals were powered by the sun. They were powered by the Earth's energy field, or the grid system that we were speaking of, set up by the pyramids. They used this energy combined with the crystals to transmit energy from one pyramid to another. They even left the planet and returned to the planet using this energy. The Atlanteans used a great crystal. Some call it the Firestone. It was huge, a cylindrical in length, prismatic in shape, and it had 6 sides. On top of the crystal was a movable capstone used to concentrate incoming rays of energy and to direct currents to various parts of the Atlantean countryside. The crystal gathered solar, lunar, stellar, atmospheric, and earth energies. It also gathered elemental forces and concentrated these at specific points, specific locations between the top of the crystal and the bottom of the capstone. And the energy was used for a variety of reasons. Primarily, it was used as a spiritual tool for initiates. And then it was also used to develop physical bodies. They used the crystal to rejuvenate their bodies, and they were able to live hundreds of years while maintaining a youthful appearance. They also used the great crystal as currents of energy, and they transmitted it through the land like radio waves, and they powered their aircrafts and vehicles. They traversed the land through the sky, on the sea, at the speed of sound. They used currents from the great crystal to transmit their voices, pictures, like modern television. Atlantis was reportedly located in the area of the Bermuda Triangle. Of course, Plato and various historians and philosophers vary on where they think Atlantis was, but it is clear to me, with the vortex of energy in the Bermuda Triangle, that at least part of the continent of Atlantis resided there. We are aware that ships don't go in that area, airplanes don't go in that area, because when they did, they would all get lost and never return. Crystals have such a long list of utility. They were used for healing, for childbirth, for crossing over, for meditation, increasing psychic abilities, increasing mental capacity and clarity. They were used in science and technology. They were used for teleportation and telekinesis. They were used in magnetic force fields. They were used with the library, storing records and other knowledge, much like a computer. So the crystal would actually contain this wisdom. They were used in botany and agriculture and weather control. They were used as power generators. Crystals have the ability to transfer energy, to retain it, to maintain its intensity, to focus and transmit it over great distances.
Nobody will catch me on divine energy. Don't you think my shine's sexy? My chakras bling bling bling. Ain't nobody will catch me, my third eye clearly sees. And we are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. We are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics.